What's up? What's up? What's good, y'all? Yeah, it's your boy. Give me a sec. I'm trying to log into my um Wi-Fi at the job. But what's going on, y'all? We're gonna talk some boxing and battle rap real quick. Gonna talk some boxing and battle rap real quick. First off, what's good with y'all? I wanna know how y'all feeling. Shout out to the LDBC, the full Berserker clan. We really like outside for real. It's crazy. It's not showing me live. Am I private? I don't think I. Oh nah, because I see somebody watching. Damn, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to look at my chat. Let me see. I don't know why it's not showing me live there. Okay, but I'm this crazy, but I'm live though. What's good, love? How you doing? How you doing, T? What you doing up this early, girl? You better take your tail to bed. Oh no, you at work. You at work. I forgot. Yeah, we got similar schedules. But I want to talk about the battle. I want to talk about the battle. I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give you a wrench too, T. T gonna strangle me, man. That Chicago gonna come out. She like, how I don't got a wrench? How I don't got a wrench? Hold on, let me get you a wrench. Cause I know you got one on the other page. Let me just make sure. Damn. Oh yeah, I can't do it on here. I'm not on my page. I give you one after T. Don't kill me. But anyway, she said, "Yup, you owe me a favor. I got you. I got you. Believe me. Believe me. No problem. No problem, T. No problem. No problem. Whatever you want. I'm a gentleman." So as far as now on the series tip, as far as Cassidy and Easy the Block Captain, um, we gonna really get in depth to that tonight. Catch me on Will's channel. Excuse me if my beanie look messed up. I got my portable microphone underneath my hat. Um, we're gonna go more in depth, but I'm gonna just give y'all like a surface level statement about how I felt about the battle. First off, this was built. This was the best. I don't care what anybody says. This was the best. Let me turn down this Christmas music. They about to get me copyrighted at the job. I should have did that before I started the live. This was the best battle rap promotion ever. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody's talking about. Cassidy did his thing. Cassidy did his thing, man. I gotta give Cassidy credit as far as getting people back. He's making me add battle rap again a part of my content, just like in the beginning. Like I used to only talk about battle rap and boxing. That's all I used to talk about. That's all I used to talk about. Cassidy, he did a good job. He hit on a different level where people was getting that Easy to Block Captain. Easy to Block Captain was repping Philadelphia. Now, even though I got cousins in Philly, like this is fact. Like my grandfather went to Philadelphia before he even came to New York from North Carolina and had my mom and my aunt Rose and the rest of my aunts and uncles. So, you know what I mean? He had a whole marriage. I didn't know about this until I was grown. You know what I mean? So I got cousins out there. That's facts. It's not a theory, it's a fact. So, knowing their mentality and their mind and their mindset, I'm not surprised things turned out how it turned out. I've been watching Philadelphia battle rappers since I was a baby, literally. Like I remember watching, being a fan of Reed Dollars and Cicero. Reed Dollar and Cicero, those was my guys in Philly. I'm not gonna lie when it came to battle rap. Of course, I liked the Cass, but Cass, he wasn't battling like that at the time. By the time I was of age, Cassidy already, I think he was probably in jail by the time I had, you know what I mean, like knowledge and was able to understand everything. Cassidy got caught up with that murder, you know. So you know, me knowing Cass, the AM to the PM stuff with Swiss Beats. I know Swiss. Swiss is from New York. You know what I mean? He from the Bronx. He a real dude. You know what I mean? Real in the background, real smart. You know what I mean? When it comes to executive producing. So, um, I'm not surprised things happen how they happen, but it's sorry, let's get back to the battle. I don't think anybody was gonna hurt Easy. What was gonna happen, first off, sorry, let me not skip. So the battle ends up happening with Easy and Cassidy. What ends up happening is they only get to do one round. They only get to do one round because Easy was getting in Cassidy's face, and Easy got a messed up teeth. But not only that, I don't know if he got his jaw broken by Pat Poose when he went to confront um Easy about Remy Reminisce. I never knew that was Remy's real name. I didn't know that. I'm showing my age. I did not know that. You know what I mean? Creative name, though. Shout out to her parents. So, yeah, because Pat looked at it like you shaking my hand and stuff, and you and my wife is really You know what I mean? We not y'all know the story. I don't gotta tell y'all. So I feel as though I feel as though this battle should have happened. I was really upset because I was really happy and excited about Cassidy coming back. Cassidy, he know how to talk. He's very like animated and stuff with the battle rap. You know what I mean? I be feeling it. It reminded me of like when Deontay Wilder was doing his thing. That's why I love Deontay Wilder so much. I like somebody that could trash talk and still be able to back it up and stuff like that. I like that. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a real New York dude. What you want me to do? I like you to be able to talk that trash. So that's Cassidy. He was really selling that. This is why this was built as the best pre-battle because of what Cassidy was doing. Cassidy really turned Philly against him. But during the battle, that first round, I don't know. I wasn't there. It sounded like some people was cheering for Easy. Easy round was hard. But at the same time, and I actually thought Easy won when I first watched it. I went back and then I listened to Cassidy's. Cassidy went hard though. Like when he said, something, you still ain't have your meeting with Pat. He said he said Pat snuffed you because you was eating Rim Cat or something like that. It was hard how he delivered it. I remember it. I'll write it down. I got y'all. I got y'all. I remember when we do it on Will's channel tonight. I got y'all. But he like how he put it together. It was crazy. And then he talked about Easy's brother telling his little brother, telling his youngest brother, because I didn't know Easy had two brothers and one sister. So I'm learning a lot because of this Cassidy situation. Um, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting to see how this unfolds. So basically, Cassidy was getting ready to fight him. They break up the battle. The battle stops. Everything is turned for like everything's up for like 20 minutes. Now the league owners is trying to talk to Easy, and to he's trying to talk to Cassidy, and they're trying to get the battle to go down. And I don't know which side agreed. Easy went live and said one thing that Cassidy didn't want to do it. He said that Freeway liked his round even though he was standing next to Cassidy, and he said that Beanie Siegel called him and said that he killed Cassidy. Now, him saying that, my only thing is this. You've been showing receipts and text messages and snaking everybody. Why couldn't you give the recordings of you uh Beanie giving you credit and stuff like that? You already snake Reed and show Reed Dollars text messages. So why couldn't you show us the receipts of Beanie telling you that you were hard? Why you ain't recorded? You do all this other cop stuff. So why you ain't do that? I mean, I just need a receipt. I just need a receipt. I don't know if I all the way to believe that. I don't know if I all the way Philly was in there supporting. Like, come on, man. E Ness from making the band push Easy off of. I didn't know. I didn't ever. I knew that Cassidy and E Ness knew each other. They both from Uptown. Uptown is North Philly. That's what they say. When we say Uptown, we talking about Harlem and the Bronx. But we'll normally just say it in New York, like yo Bronx, yo like Drew and like Drew and Thomas and Clarence McLean. They're gonna be like, yo, I'm from the Bronx. We don't really like in New York, we not like that. North, south, east, west. Nah, we say the actual area, like Harlem. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. So it's different. Just like I know Atlanta, zone one, zone four, bank, I know. And then, as far as Texas and New Orleans is wards, I'm from third ward, fifth ward. Yeah, we don't do that. We say New York dudes, we like, Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, Queen, and then if they from Staten Island, they not even gonna say they from New York. They just gonna be like, I'm from Shaolin. You know what I mean? Just like Wu Tang. So long story short, that was really the whole argument. Is Easy from Philly? He was born in Philly from the birth certificate and stuff like that. It don't seem like he was raised there though. So I can understand why people are questioning his Philliness. Not only that, his brother had came out. See, I don't want to give too much away. And he was talking. And he was saying he lived on this block, but Easy is saying they lived on this block. I don't remember him mentioning anything about SP. SP is South Philly. I don't remember him mentioning anything about living in South Philly and stuff like that. He was saying, so it's like a whole bunch of different stories. Everybody's story changed. This person's story's this person's story's that. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I hope the battle could happen, bro. I heard they was refunding people's money. I mean, honestly, if they let me play they material, because I heard that TBL Takeover Battle League, they don't really care if you play like their battles and stuff like that. Like the dude Kenny and Chilla Jones, that's a battle rapper. I heard they don't even really care. They don't really care if you play their material. They won't copyright you. Now I don't know if that's just for the person that was saying it at the time, because he's a regular like streamer like me, and that goes directly for him. But even still, they could keep that. They could keep that. I like the culture. I think it's getting competitive right now, and we definitely gonna be tapping in and definitely covering it. Me and Will, Trill Will, time to time, we gonna have fun with this. We still also gonna cover the boxing tip now, because I don't want to give so much away in my talking points with um when it comes to Easy and Cassidy. I'm going to talk more about that tonight. Tap in with me and Will tonight. We will be talking and doing our first show as far as talking battle rap. I didn't even know my bro Will even mess with battle rap. Y'all know where I'm from, so of course I like battle rap. That's a part of like Harlem culture. Like, why you think like literally I could have a top five in Harlem. I could give y'all a top five. I could go Mook, Lux, Rex, Head Ice, and Charlie Clips. And then if I wanted to go with a girl, I could put my girl like Miss Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean Miss Hustle. So and I got somebody coming off the bench. So that tells you right there. So that's why I like battle rap. Everybody from every state ain't gonna be in the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be from certain places to really be into battle rap. I feel um um like where Will from I can understand. There was one of my favorite recent battle rappers was from North Carolina. I like T Top and I like Briz Rothstein. So I can understand why Will is tapped in because there was two dudes that's like elite dudes. I wish Briz would come back. I really wish Briz would come back. I really like the Briz style, his flow, his delivery. I feel like he had the total package when it came to battle rapping. But people get out for different reasons. Sometimes the business ain't adding up. It's just like boxing. So, um, but yeah, so we gonna talk about that before I get off here, because this is gonna be real quick. Um, damn, let me take off my hat. My bad, y'all. Before I get off here, um, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. It was an interesting press conference. I definitely like that fight. Anybody who hating on that fight and think that that fight isn't a big fight is definitely a big fight. Definitely, hands down, it's a big fight. I really like that fight. Um, I'm looking forward to that fight. I favor Shakur Stevenson. I favor Shakur Stevenson, but I don't know. Tio could beat him. Tio got what it takes to beat him, and vice versa. I think that Shakur got what it takes to beat Tio, but we don't know how the fight's gonna play out. Shakur can end up be beating him, and then his hands. We know how his hands could be. His hands could fail him during the fight, so we don't know. Like I said, we don't know. It's a lot of questions there. It's a lot. So, me personally, I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be in at the Garden. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to look up some tickets. T, where you at? We going to To. We going to To verse. We going to To verse Shakur. What we doing? What we on? Let's go to To verse Core. That's actually a good fight. It's a good fight. Um, I'm praying that Shakur wins though, because I'm tired of T. I'm just tired of him, bro. If he take this loss, because I really think that he feel like he could beat Shakur. I don't think he gonna pull out of the fight or nothing like that. I think that he really think he could beat Shakur. So that's a good thing. So um, I think that I'm looking forward to. I'm anxious to see who they gonna put on the undercard though. I'm a little scared about that. That I'm scared about. I will admit that to you. I'm scared about who they gonna put on the undercard because I don't really know about these. They like when we get fights like this. I notice the undercards don't be that crazy. Like you see, like how we wanted Caleb Plant and Maul Charlo, right? See how we wanted Caleb Plant and Maul Charlo. Now, I mean, I did want that fight, but after Caleb Plant lost and had his son, I feel like he ain't tapped in like that. Like he's not really locked into me like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's becoming civilized, so that hunger ain't there no more. Like before he met what's his wife's name? Dad, I haven't seen her. Is it Jordan? I don't remember her name, but his wife, the PBC, uh, 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 one of the commentators there that got the job for the P. She always rocked out with him. He met her through that, so she been riding with him for years. You know, she, you know, um, I just feel like he's comfortable now. Now, as far as Maul, um, I don't really know what he's on. I don't know what he's on. I don't know like if we just fighting just because we need a paycheck and maintain our lifestyle, or if we're really trying to make something happen at 168 with these belts. Like they just stripped Terrence Crawford, so we need to be trying to get like a championship. It's not like we like 18, 19 years old. So we got to make a move. And you got a big enough name to make that happen. I just don't know if, oh, it's Jordan. Thank you, sweetie. I just don't know if um he's mentally there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly don't know if he's mentally there. I just feel as though Maul is a good fighter, but I don't know. Him and his brother, I don't know if they love the sport no more. I think if they fight and they just fighting for money, which nothing's wrong, but I always feel like that's bad luck for it to just be about the money. It has to be a little bit. Something has to do with your reputation and your legacy. It has to. I just always feel like you're gonna be cursed by the boxing gods. That's me. Oh shoot, my bad. I got my mic all the way over there. I'm surprised y'all can hear me. My bad, y'all. I kept it on my hat. Yeah, so I am at work. Nobody's coming in the building yet for me to have to look at the security cameras or let nobody in, really. But what's good, D man? Ain't nobody here yet. Around like 9 o'clock, or like nine something, then I'll probably have to get off. I was trying to come on early, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I kept hitting that snooze button. Hey, son, bro. Why is it my joint up, bro? Oh, stop. Oh, man. Man, my whole life up. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay, there we go. Damn. Thank you. Could y'all hear me now? Could y'all hear me now? Am I good? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Yeah, my bad, y'all. All right, yeah. Somebody was calling me. My bad. Um, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I wish they would give us like a hint of somebody who's gonna be on the undercard. I mean, it's really not that far away. We in December now. What's that fight? January 31st? The end of next month? Yeah, that's not really crazy far away. So um hopefully they got plans for that undercard, man, because they be scaring me with their undercards. Um What else in boxing news? Why I'm hearing that why I'm hearing Tank is why I'm hearing Tank is coming back. I heard Tank is coming back, y'all. That's what I heard. They told me Tank is coming back. They said that the case got dropped. They didn't have no evidence. I think it was just a publicity stunt to make the fight bigger than what it was. Cause something always why something always happen before Tank fights? It's like something always happened before Tank fight. I think that is planned and is scripted. Cause don't come on. It can't happen every single time before your fights for the last 2, 3, 4 years, bro. Come on, man. Shit playing, man. Shit playing, bro. Um, but like I said, if he's back, I hope he can mix it up, man. I hope he can mix it up. You can still get that 40 million. You just gonna have to go. You just gonna have to go to the sand, man. You could definitely still get that 40 million when people was like, oh, Tank messed up 40 million, which I don't understand either, you know. But he could still get that. He just gonna have to go over there with Turk. He could still get it though. He could still get that 40 million. Probably gonna have to mix it up with a couple people though. That's the only thing. It's the only thing. You know, Turk, he ain't gonna want you to just fight no pit bull or, and that's what I heard the plan is. That's that's what I heard the plan is. I heard the plan is for Tank to fight Pitbull. That's I mean, I'm not mad at that rematch. Pitbull's a good fighter, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think there's really a point. I think him and Lamont Roach need to be running it back. Him and Lamont Roach need to be running it back. The reason why I feel like him and Lamont Roach need to be running it back is because of what happened. What was it, last week or the week before? It was last week. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta finish that situation. We gotta finish that situation. Lamont Roach and Pitbull Cruz got to know each other very well last week. Very well. Now, as far as how people judged it, I don't know. I don't know if you had it for Lamont Roach or if you had it for Pitbull Cruz. Honestly, I thought it was a draw. I wasn't mad at that decision. I didn't think either one of them did enough. I don't think either one of them did enough to pull out the victory. I didn't think either one. It's a good fight though, but I just don't think either one of them did enough to win. That's just me personally how I feel. But I do want to see it again. I do want to see if they're able to correct the wrong. And you know, boxing. Hopefully, 2026 could be better. I didn't like boxing in 2025. Horrible. Um, the only fights that I even cared about was the ones that Turkey hosted, for the most part. Most of the fights I really didn't care. Like honestly, I didn't care about Pitbull and Lamont Roach ever, but it ended up being a good fight. It's just like they just giving us a lot of stuff. I think 2025 was one of the worst years in boxing as far as like us getting. I think 2023 was way better. 2025 is like we got to fight here and there, and you can count on your hands how many people. I liked it, the Dev and Brian Norman. The Dev and Brian Norman, I loved that. The Dev and Brian Norman fight was dope. Um, because we didn't know who was gonna win. I liked it, the threat level. There was a lot of people picking Brian Norman. There was a lot of people picking Dev. Uh, Emotions got involved. Uh, it was man. Lamont. I mean, Devin Haney and Brian Norman ended up turning shit on some blood and Crip shit. It made people gangbang. People ain't even cool no more because of Dev and Brian Norman. So that's how you know it's a good fight. When people ain't cool no more because of a fighter, even if they know him, y'all don't chill all the time and hang together all the time unless you really came up with them and knew them. You talk to them, but you don't hang with them, so you don't really know their body. So, but people ended up really beefing because of this, and that's how you know it's a good fight. When people end up beefing over fighters, that's how you know it's a good fight. It's sad, but that's how you know it's a good fight. What's next for Dev? I don't know. I heard the Pacquiao fight is still on the table for Rolly. Rolly said he ain't fighting Dev. Smart man. Because all Dev was going to do was box him and take that belt off of him. So now we ain't got now Barrios, and that's it, right? Because Dev got one. Oh no, the IBF champion, Betty Crocker's brother. Betty Crocker's little brother. I believe he got a belt. I forgot his first name. Crocker. What's good, bro? What's good, Thomas? What's good, bro? How you doing? Yeah, the Crocker dude got a belt. But I'm hearing, I be hearing a lot of rumors. I heard that Brian Norman is going to be like the next fight is going to put him in position to become a mandatory, which I'm not mad at because he's a good fighter. So, but he's going to have to beat whoever that champion is. I don't know if it's going to be the IBF. I don't know if the WBO is going to be like, yeah, let's put him right back in position, because that can end up happening. You know what I mean? There's a lot of times I've seen dudes like Liam Parrow. Remember how Liam Parrow lost? I believe now he's the mandatory to Richardson Hitchens after a fight that he just won. So I believe that. So it's crazy. That's another thing. Speaking of Hitchens, yo, man, shout out to you, bro. People could say whatever they want about Hitchens, man. People could say whatever they want about Africa. I'm jacking Africa's mentality. Like, Africa's really like, you know what I mean? Like, you see how he was in Keyshawn Davis? Like, that's real New York shit right there. Like, see, he behaves like yo, you from Virginia? No, we not doing nothing you say. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? He talked about him getting drunk. I was feeling Hitchens, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I ain't gonna front. Hitchens know how to talk that shit. T.O., you see his corny ass? Don't. He's so corny to me, man. So corny, man. And, like, somebody get an interview with Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget talking to T.O. Who cares? Talk to Hitchens. You're going to have a good interview. You know what I'm saying? Thomas, get you an interview with Hitchens. A real New York person. A real person from the city. What you mean? So T.O. don't be lying a lot? T.O. be lying a lot too. At least it... Oh my God. Because he live in Jersey now. T.O. don't live in New York at all. He hasn't lived there since he was born. He been living in Florida. He been living in Broward County. Come on, Thomas. Come on, Thomas. We not doing that. You did an interview with him. Why we can't get one with Hitchens? Come on, man. T.O. ain't even from New York. He from Florida. We need some all New York people on the platform. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, all these boxers be lying. They all do. Some just lie more than others. Come on, Thomas. We can't be doing that, bro. Exactly. You know that. You know that because you be behind the scenes. I know you know that. What's good, Will? I told them about the show later, man. Catch me and Will later, bro. 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. Battle rap. We're going to have fun with this. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Don't miss it. We're going to be on Will channel. We're going to be on Will channel. Maybe I might, if I'll probably call Will, see if he want me to stream it, our joint from his, from my joint too. So he said, Hitchens too loud, no action. I understand that. He got a mandatory though. I'm not trying to shoot him bail, but he got a mandatory though. He got a mandatory. Like Liam Parrell's is mandatory. So what he need to do is knock that out the way. Knock that out the way. And then, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like everybody, like who he gonna fight right now? All right, Dev don't got nothing right now. He could move up. He got options. He got options. He got options. I gotta keep it real, cause he could go up, get rid of the belt, and go to 147 route, or he could stay. Oh man. All right, y'all. I gotta go. The people is calling me. I'll be back. Love y'all. See y'all later on Will Channel.